Kevin, welcome to the show. It's good to see you again. I want to talk about Walz's tax policy. As a congressman, he voted against the Trump tax cuts. Would you characterize him as just plain and simple tax and spend liberal?
He absolutely is a tax and spend liberal. In fact, he's an avowed socialist. If you listen to what he said on that call with the comedians, he basically said, to paraphrase, that socialism is just being a good neighbor. I'm sorry, Governor, socialism is Venezuela. And the really terrifying thing is that if you think of Venezuela, you think of what's going on there, the violence, the empty stores, the rioting in the streets. It's exactly what you see in Minnesota. And so the fact that the Democrats have chosen a Venezuelan socialist type person who's run a state into being almost Venezuela suggests that the far left of the party has taken over. And I find that very disturbing. There's so many reasonable, moderate Democrats in the Senate and so on, and they're not speaking up. They're letting this happen, and I think it's a very, very bad sign for the country that the sort of old Bill Clinton moderate Democrat on economic policy wing of the party has been taken over. You know, they put Joe Biden in the White House and pretended he's a moderate, and then he kind of ran as if he was Bernie Sanders. Now they're running Bernie Sanders. It's a truly disturbing thing.
In reference to socialism, I just want you to listen to Governor Walz's take on socialism. Roll it.
Don't ever shy away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborliness. Just do the damn work.
I just want to point out that Minnesota actually has a surplus and a very low unemployment rate, 2.9%. That's a low unemployment rate. Has socialism helped Minnesota?
You know, Minnesota is a very interesting state. They've got a great university, the University of Minnesota. They create tech jobs in Minnesota too. And you know, there are also pockets of California, right, in Silicon Valley, where there's a boom. But the fact is that if you look at his policies, then they are very, very close to having the government take over everything and to tax the heck out of people and hand money around to their favorite friends and to their favorite green projects and so on. And so, yes, this is a person who is basically, he's endorsed by Bernie Sanders. And again, like, go to that discussion where he said that. Think about it. There's a call with like 100,000 people on it, and nobody speaks up and says, hey, wait a minute. We're the Democratic Party. We're not socialists. Like, nobody confronted him with that. And recall one other thing that's disturbing. He's the guy who came out and told us after the meeting in the Roosevelt Room with the governors that Joe Biden's brain is awesome. You know, he's absolutely, you know, sharp as a tack. And he did that just, about a month ago?
Yeah.
And now he's their vice presidential nominee. It's just like, I'm just stunned by what's going on right now.
Kevin, you're a great guy. You've had a smile on your face throughout this interview as you've been beating the hell out of a Minnesota socialist. Oh, it's pretty good. Please come and visit us again, Kevin. We love a smile. See you later.
Of course.
Sure thing.